All right, I want to talk about these hurricanes for just a minute. Helene and that Milton. We got enough military that the very next day, right after them hurricanes hit, we could have had the skies full of helicopters holding containers full of water, food, MREs, trucks coming in there, soldiers coming in there. What else is our military doing besides nothing, sitting on the bases and practicing to kill people 3 times a day? Well, I mean, eating 3 times a day and just practicing to kill people and go overseas and spend billions of dollars. These military bases spend millions of dollars every day just training to kill people. Why not let them come help out something when a hurricane hits or something? That's what the military should be for. I mean, literally, we could have had the skies full of Apaches, them big helicopters holding containers full of water, food, equipment to build bridges, soldiers to remove dirt and sand and debris. We could have had, the skies could have been loaded full of them, and they could have had everything fixed within a week. The money that they just practice and spend on practicing every day and to feed those soldiers 3 times a day in all these military bases just in the United States. Imagine if they use that power to help victims of natural disasters. I'm talking about natural disasters everywhere from the wildfires to all the hurricanes. When a hurricane hits, the military should have already been there waiting on it to pass over and then get out and help people. Yeah, I mean, it's a shame. The people that run the military are very intelligent. Somebody needs to tell them exactly what I'm saying. What else is our military for? You imagine if we used all our military might to help victims of floods and hurricanes and tornadoes the very next day, not 2 weeks down the road, not a month down the road. There's people still trapped in North Carolina right now that can't get to their house, and these people having to help. What else is our tax dollars going for? Just for we send soldiers overseas to fight a war that we ain't got nothing to do with to start with. Let them argue about imaginary borders over there. Who cares? I don't. I just think it's a shame. It ought to be there should be one military for the whole world, and it should be all the countries should donate like 1,000 soldiers to it, and they have bases of one military, and its entire job is not to go kill other people. Its entire job is to help people of hurricanes, floods, typhoons, tornadoes, natural disasters, fires. You name it. That's what the military should be for. We got enough technology and enough military. And if we pulled together right now, everybody in North Carolina would have a new home already, and the towns would be rebuilt. It's a shame. Why do you think these people in North Carolina complaining and griping, and the YouTube's full of videos showing what happened and they ain't getting no help? If it wasn't for people helping each other, they wouldn't get no help. What's the military for? Now, I agree they've sent some here lately. What was it, 1,500 they sent to North Carolina? Or something like that. There should have been 20,000 of them come over here in military jeeps, helicopters, helos carrying equipment. Like I said, building bridges, passing out MR, clearing roads, helping these people. It ain't the people's fault. What else is the military for? Why else are we paying taxes? Nobody wants to pay taxes to send the military or to donate to some stupid cause overseas. I mean, these people here in North Carolina got a right to be upset. They got a right to be mad. These people still trapped. Old people that can't get water, food, power. 2 weeks later. Now, they're sending a little bit of military, like I said, but they should have had, we got enough military might to load the skies down. To feel, we could have already had it fixed by now and done gone. Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton, with the military might that we got, the towns will be fixed already. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. And I'm not blaming it on the military. It's not the military's fault. Those soldiers in there are good soldiers doing what they think is right, serving their country. And I guarantee you there's a whole pile of them right now that would rather be in North Carolina or Florida helping those victims of these hurricanes rather than doing what they doing, practicing, shooting shells, whatever practice they do. But it's not their fault. And it's not, whoever's running the military, and I'm not no politician. I'm just saying the top dog obviously don't care. They say we ain't got no money to do this and do that, but yet we can spend millions of dollars every day just shooting up bullets and millions of dollars sending people overseas to fight wars and military and back this country and back that country and all this, and then say we so many trillions of dollars in debt to who? If we're loaning money out, military stuff, and then who do we owe money to? Ourselves? I mean, that don't make sense. But what really doesn't make sense is the military not being able to go over there and help these people in North Carolina. These people are pissed off. They mad. They upset. You can't blame them. YouTube's full of videos right now of people who are upset and whining. And they got a right to be upset, because our military should be helping a whole lot more. They know. People know. They got enough common sense. You can pull the wool over people's eyes, but they can still see through it. They know in their hearts when something's wrong and something's right. So I'm just saying, it's a shame. I mean, I don't know the answer to the problem. I don't know how to fix it. I just know that something needs to change. Our military should be for natural disasters, to help hurricane victims, flood victims, tornado victims. That's what the military should be for, not for killing other people. We should be past that. This is 2024. Robots is fixing to take over all the jobs. Everybody's going to probably get a universal income. They're going to have to, if nobody's being hired at McDonald's to flip the burgers, and they can hire a robot for $10,000 to do a human's job. I mean, it's only economics. You can't blame whatever fast food restaurant chooses to go with this. But it's all going to change in virtual reality. What I'm saying is we should be past arguing with each other over religion, imaginary borders. We should not be making bombs to kill each other. We should be using that technology to heal each other and make life better for everybody. But like I said, you think about this one more time. I've repeated this several times, but you think about this real good. There's no reason why we couldn't have had the skies. Can you imagine the skies full of helicopters with helos, with containers full of water, MREs, all kinds of food, equipment to help these people to clear the roads. I've seen the technology that the military's got. They could build bridges over in like an hour. They put that thing over there and just make a bridge. We could have things it's what we could do. What we could do right now, not later. We got the technology to do this right now. Why we're not doing it, I don't know. Maybe something will change as of this video. I don't know. I'm just telling you the way I see it. That don't make it a fact. Everything I say is an opinion, not a fact. And these are my thoughts. This is how I genuinely feel. I seen what happened with Helena, and it got under my skin. It's about 2 hours from where I'm at, where Helena hit. So it come pretty close. I could have been a victim of that. You know, the people in the mountains thought they were safe. And here comes a hurricane that's 300 miles in there, and it didn't even come from the south. I mean, from the east, like from the Myrtle Beach type of way. It came from like Texas, Louisiana, up through that way. So it came a long way to get to North Carolina and destroy it like that. And, you know, there might be something to that. I mean, there's a lot of people pointing fingers because they're building a mine up here in North Carolina. Well, not building a mine. What I mean is, I don't know, I haven't really done a lot of research, that there's a lithium mine right up here where the hurricane hit. I don't know if y'all ever heard of HARP. It's a weather modification thing, and I know they can cloud seed, so if we've been doing this for a while, chances are we might can control the weather. I don't know. There's a possibility that it might have been done, you know. I'm just speculating that there's a lot of people pointing fingers saying, and I don't really know, I didn't make this stuff up. I just heard it too. I heard it on YouTube and in the news talking about the lithium mines in North Carolina, right where the hurricane hit. People go, And then the military don't want to help, and they just left on their own. So, I'm just saying, y'all should wake up and look. I mean, when I say y'all, I'm talking about people who don't normally think about it. I'm y'all. We're all y'all. I'm as guilty as anybody else. I see this bad stuff go on too, and I'm like, damn, man. Why ain't we got the military? Why ain't the military out there doing something? Why ain't the skies full of? Why ain't we got 10,000 damn soldiers over there right now helping out? Why is these people still trapped 2 weeks later with no roads, and people still showing victims and taking water and food into people when we got people all across the entire United States just sitting around doing nothing? Thousands of people on the bases every day. that would love to come over here and help, because people basically got a good heart. Them soldiers would love to get off their asses and come over here and help, because most of them are good hearts. That's the reason they joined the military to start with, because they got good hearts. Anyway, I don't know the answers. So y'all make sure you like, comment, subscribe, because I may do some more videos about some different stuff. I tend to do a lot of videos about religion and God, and because I think God lives within you, you know, and I read it out of the Bible a lot. I quote verses and stuff like that, where I'm not religious, but I hate to see people, because Jesus tried to tell people in the Bible that you got Jesus and God within you. I mean, I can show you Bible verses all day long that say this, but so I'm going to put this in the religious video section. So I'm going to talk about God for just a minute. But would God would want those soldiers to go over there and help these victims in Helena, and what Milton did to Florida and North Carolina. I think God would want to. Don't you think so, Onion? Don't you think God would want them to help? Jesus would want them people to help each other, and they're not able to. So people are basically good hearts, and I think those soldiers would love to. And I hope I'm ringing a bell with somebody. So we should have had thousands and thousands of soldiers over there shooting with onions. We should have had that place full of people. There shouldn't be nobody trapped. Roads should be cleared and everything. All right, I'm gonna put this with religious stuff, because I run a lot of, like I said, I got a channel that talks about God, religion, the Bible, and stuff like that a lot. So this will fit right in with it, because everybody who watches this, most people who watching this believe in God. They believe God's good, right? Believe God's good. God wants good things to happen, right? Then we should get together. Even the church should get together, organize its own military. Just, you call it a military, but you don't have to be called military. You don't tote guns. You're going for peace. You know, you're there to help people, thousands of people. You know, you train, instead of training to shoot people, you train to help people, dig people out of rubble with dogs and stuff. Like onion, you smell people out of rubble. God would want you to. Jesus would want you to. So, if you're seeing this, and it's in the religious section, that's because I like to talk about religion sometimes. Depends on my mood. But right now, I'm still burning about what's going on in North Carolina. With they still ain't getting no help. And then you look at Helena, and then what Milton did to Florida again. I don't see no bunch of military down there. That's the state digging that place out. It should be the military with half tracks and soldiers and everything. It should be thousands of them down there with all kinds of military equipment helping out. North Carolina and Florida, and anywhere else a natural disaster happens. That's what FEMA should be doing. That's what the military should be for. I mean, I'm just keeping it real and realistic. God would want it that way. Don't you Christians think so? All right, this is Miller signing off. Y'all make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to hear me talk some more, you like my personality or whatever. So, anyway, talk to y'all later.